Okay, so I'm just gonna get this started. Right now I'm mixing some of my goat feed that I use for my oldest goats that don't have teeth or have very few. So right now this is actually, it looks like hay pellets and it's mostly hay, but it's a mixture. There's grains, there's forage, there's all kinds of things. This comes in an 80-pound bag. Here's the brand. I just mix it. There is molasses in here too, but I mix this in so they get some extra forage and feed, and you know, that comes in, like I said, 80-pound bag. I get it at Tractor Supply. That's the only place that carries it right now. On top of that, I started using a grain mix from our Big R that we have here. I know that's in a couple other states. Not everyone has a Big R, but you can probably find this because this is an old mix. Corn, oats, and I believe barley. But it's a good little mix. This one's from Neutrino, so you should be able to find it if you want it. And then the third thing I'm mixing in right now is just an old bag of sweet feed. Sorry for that. It's hard to do. And it's just, this was a Tractor Supply sweet feed for goats. Non-medicated. I have never used medicated, and I will never use medicated. And especially since we are no longer breeding, but even when we did, I never did. And it's fine. Raise healthy animals and you shouldn't have a problem. Raise healthy, good animals with good immune systems and good genetics, and life gets a lot easier. So there's that, and I'm just mixing that in. I'm probably going to stop using that. The price has gotten ridiculous. But they should be fine with just this and this mixed together. I'm just weaning them off of the goat feed. We use, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works really good. It's an old freezer. Fill it up. And I also add the black oil sunflower seeds, which are also going up in price. And you can see the old ladies are going, "Mom, hurry it up." They are about 13 years old now, and you can't hardly tell half the time. So I just wanted to share that. And I will mix chicken feed here in a little bit. If you have questions or anything, leave comments. Thanks. Okay, so here is the end result of the goat feed for my old ladies. That's just that. It's simple. There's the black oil sunflower seeds. I don't use a lot, especially since the price has gone ridiculous. It's around $20 a bag here, whichever store you use. And it used to be about 15. So I've got to watch my costs. And they don't seem to mind either way. It's just a good extra fat. So there's that, and I am about to start the chicken feed. I am sure this is not going to edit well, and it's just going to be clip from clip, but I'm so tired, I don't care. So there's that, because I know some people wonder, especially close friends and stuff that still raise their goats, and they're like, what do you use? So this is what I use for now. Those friends mostly live in Colorado, and they know how feed has gotten ridiculous and just keeps going up. So this is why we ended up selling off most of our goats, that and I'm tired. So there's that. And okay, and here is what I feed the chickens for the moment. I had to switch. I used to use Tractor Supply Scratch. I loved it. Then they switched to formula, and then they switched again, and the ratio of corn and Milo was through the roof. Chickens don't like Milo, okay? They don't. Most birds don't. I've been around a lot of birds. So that just irritated me to no end. Corn is not a great thing to feed your chickens. It's not. They put on too much fat, they'll die. And too much fat, you're not going to use all that fat if you're eating them. You're not. Even your layers, they don't need it. No, I do not use layer feed. I know everyone says, oh, use layer feed, blah, blah, blah. I've been doing this a long time. Most of my life, I have had birds, and I have experimented with tons of things. I quit using layer. The price had gone way up, and they wasted so much of it. I wasted a lot of money with layer. Scratch, at least, if it goes into the ground, it'll grow new stuff. They can eat it, and I pasture most of my birds, so they can run around, scratch, eat it. Bugs will hide in there. It just benefits everything. I do add in sunflower seeds occasionally if supplements like, well, I can't think of the name right now. If I think of the name, I'll tell you. But there's certain things I might add in, and that's fine. But I do not use layer feed. It's a waste of money. I never use pelleted. I have bantams and large breed, and my bantams can't eat the pelleted. They can't. My other birds, they've never liked pelleted feed. The only birds I have that like pelleted are the ducks, and that's their duck feed is pelleted. They prefer it over everything else. But that's about it. That's it. That's what they get, and I get eggs all year round. I do not supplement light. I get eggs year round because I keep my birds happy, and I keep them well fed with just scratch. There's about, what is there, 4 grains? That's all they need.